Hello guys, I'm Jitendra Churasia. Welcome back to my channel, The Office Guys Tutorial. And in this video, we are going to see how we can design this cool looking presentation in just PowerPoint. So let me show you what we're going to do today. Here is a slide on the screen. And once we press any arrow key, you can see that the subtitle block moves a little bit upside. So I'm going to show you how can you do this. And in fact, I have different variants available for this that gives you different feeling. So the first slide that you have seen, it's based upon Montserrat font. And the second slide that you are seeing here, it's font name called Dosis. The font used in this slide is Arial, and the last is as usual, the Times New Roman. Everything is same, but only the difference is font. And just want to tell you that all the fonts are available to download for free. The link is given in the description box. So let me just start quickly, and just to reduce the time for the video, I'll be showing only one box, and later you can just copy it. And so let's just start. I'm pressing Ctrl N to take a new document. And here we have another slide. I'll right click here on this side icon, and I'll just come to layout and choose the blank layout because we don't want anything all to be the screen. So let me just quickly take up these two color schemes. So just I'll press Ctrl C, and I'll come back to the new file, and I'll just paste it over here so that I can quickly take out the colors. Even in fact, you can pick the colors, same thing. Let's take up a text box and draw it here. And I will center line the text by pressing this or Ctrl plus E shortcut on the keyboard. And let me just quickly change the font to Montserrat. So it's called Montserrat, Montserrat. And I will take the bold variant of it. So I just click bold over here. And let me just type in quickly title of the slide. And what I'm going to do is just enlarge its size to somewhere around 30 to 36 looks fine. It should not go more than 36 or 40. It looks too odd in a slide. So let me just quickly drag this to center. You can see there's a vertical line coming up, so that this shows that the text is aligned to center. The another way to align this is to center is come to format option, align, and you have an option called align center. So that will align into the center of page, and make sure that align to slide is checked on. So I'll just click slide center, so it will align the text to center. So let's just quickly review. So we have a yellow background and green text, and the text has some white color, some shadow kind of thing. So I'll just quickly tell you how to do that. So right click format background and solid color, and you take eyedropper, and let's just pick up this color, and same thing, select the text, and again eyedropper, and take this let me just do it once again, eyedropper, and choose this color. So with that we have, let me just increase the size of this text a bit. Okay, now how gonna we add the shadow to it? Okay, so I'll come to the shape effect option, or you can right click here on the text box, format shape, text options, and under text effects you have called shadow. Let's take shadow, outer shadow of which goes this one, offset top, and you can see we have some shadow, but I'm limiting the shadow color to white, and you can see you have some shadow color, but it's a kind of blur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zero out the blur, and I'm going to increase its size a bit. 101% looks fine. Angle is fine, distance can be increased slightly, and I'm going to reduce its transparency. I just want to make it more visible. Okay, so if you're liking it, it's well and good. I just want to take this white color shadow a little up. It's going too much towards the left, so just play around with the degrees. I think 260 degree gives the best result here. So once we're done with the title here, now the next thing I'm going to do, how to create these things. It's pretty simple to do that. So let me just create up a rectangle. Okay, so you can come to drawing tab, and you can take a rectangle shape, and this is again same thing. It's pretty much easy to do. Once again, come to the rectangle option and take a rectangle. Now this time make sure that you press shift on the keyboard, so that we'll get a rectangle, and this looks fine. And place it just carefully. You can use arrows key on the keyboard, and let's just give this color change the shape fill to white for this, and inside one is going to be white. Let me just see the template. Yeah, it's green, so it's green, and I'm going to give a border to this. Shape outline is going to be green color, and I will increase its border a little bit. 2.25 looks fine. You can't see it, but you can see it is here. I'll just tell the reason why we're doing like that. Next, you come again to the shapes and take isosceles triangle and just drag it like this and rotate it almost like 180 degrees. Okay, you can press shift if you want to rotate it every 15 or 30 degree angles. What I'm going to do is I'll just select this. I will pick this up style and I will apply on this, so you'll have the same settings on that, and I'll just going to place it exactly here, and I'll just group the two. So my shape is almost ready here. Next, let's increase the size of this rectangle, and I'm going to just type in some text over here. So just I'll take the Montserrat font and I will type let's say your text here. Okay, your text goes here. It just reduce the size a bit and bullet points here. So I'll just turn on the bullet and I'll just keep it over here and change its color to white so that it's visible on the green. You can reduce the size a bit based upon your requirement. Let's just move it this side. So your text goes here, and I'll just take a couple of duplicate copies for that. So I think 3 is fine. Now let me just again duplicate this. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing Ctrl on the keyboard and dragging it, so that will give you a duplicate copy. So what I'm going to do is, now we have this text here, and I will change its color to green, and I'll make it bold and increase the size. And let's say you want to say 45% off, and I'll reduce this size a bit. Okay, and let's increase the overall size, and let's place it here. So it's like a kind of you're creating some offer, or it can be any text, it doesn't matter much. And let me just copy this once again, and I'll reduce the size and I'll just center align it, and I will just say 45% off on all the items. And it's just a template, so you can just modify it accordingly, whatever you need. Once it's done, what I'm going to do is I'll just select the text boxes and these 3 things, and I'll just group it once again. Now we are going to animate this. So I'll come to animation tab and I will select this. Okay, this in the sense the entire group. Okay, this one. So I'll come to line options. Okay, under the animation tab, if you go, you have motion paths and line. Right now you can see it's going down. So the green is the starting position and red is the final position. What I want it to start wherever it is, but it should finish somewhere here. Okay, this looks fine to me. And let me just quickly take a preview how it looks. Okay, nothing worked. Okay, I think just maybe my mouse, yeah, looks fine. Now let me just see. Yeah, it looks slow, but it's not that dynamic. Another thing that we have to keep in mind, okay, this has some outline blue color that we need to remove. And second thing, this distance, if it has to look good, this distance and this should be equal. So we have to manage this somehow. So first of all, I will remove the outline from this bigger rectangle. So I'll just say no outline, and I will come to animation tab. Now I'll just again select the red point, and I will try to match a location somewhere like this. Yeah. Okay, so it's almost like this distance, and this is not equal, but they are somehow close. And I'll just see now. Okay, this looks fine, but it's very slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the duration to almost like 0.5 second, and let's just see how it works. Yeah, now it looks a little dynamic. Even if you want to change it further, anything, like you can come to animation pane and you just double click here, and you can just make it to end little smoother. Okay, it will start fast but end smooth. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, now it looks more dynamic. Now once one is done, what you're going to do is just select everything, and let's say you want 4 or 5, or just make sure that you maintain some distance because the animation has to go this way towards the left, top left. So make sure that you give some space, don't forget to do that. And let me just select everything together, and just let me just center all the things, and I will just move it a little bit on this side and this one slightly on this side until it's all equal. So let me just see how it looks. 1 2 3. And if you want to change any text, you have the liberty to do anything. And that's all for this tutorial. I hope you liked the video, and thanks for showing love for my videos, and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.